Hello everyone. Today I want to show us how you can create the cover of a wedding program like this one here. I'm going to show us how to create it from scratch. It's not a very difficult one. The most important thing is that you have a very good high quality photograph to use. Then when you open your CorelDraw, make sure that your page is A3. Mine is A3. What I will now do is to change the orientation from portrait to landscape. So I'll click here, just follow my pointer. I'll click on landscape so that the orientation of my paper will change. I will double click on this rectangle tool so that a rectangle exactly the size of my paper will be drawn. So I double click, it has been drawn and placed on the page. When I do that, I will drag this. I will bring in a guideline. Place it at the center of my rectangle. Let me be sure that guideline is there. No, it's not there. I'll need to zoom in. Make sure that this guideline is at the center. It's almost there. Okay, I can use this. Now the next thing I will do is to divide this rectangle into two. That's divide my my paper A3 into two. I've divided into two, so this is A4 and this is another A4, but there's no page, there's no distance here now, there's no rectangle here, so I'm going to duplicate this particular rectangle. How do I duplicate? No, I will not use duplicate. I'm going to use copy and paste. So I hold on Control key, press hit C on my keyboard. That is copy. I've copied that rectangle. I will hit V again, which means I've pasted it. So I'm going to drag this rectangle over here. So I have these two rectangles on my paper. This is here and this one is here. I'm going to add background to it. Do I need background? No, I don't need background. The photographs I'm going to use will form the backgrounds. So I'm going to bring in the photographs now. I'll go to File, Import, go to where I have that photograph. I pray I remember where I have it here on my system. Okay, I've seen the photograph. I'm going to use this as I click on the two. How did I select the two together? I hold Control key. I hold Control key and click on the first one. Then still holding on the Control key, I click on the second one and I import these images. Because it's for tutorial sake, these images I generated using ChatGPT. So I've imported the two of them. I'm going to cut the image into two. So that I will trim the image so that I will have half of it on one side and half of it on the other side. The other way around, I can use these images together, but peradventure you need to split the images. This is what you would do. Like this one now, I'll duplicate it, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. I've copied and pasted it on itself. I'll use my shape tool and select these two nodes. Then drag this. I'm holding down Shift key so that the nodes will not shake. Drag this to the middle. Okay. If I use my pick tool now, you see that this is on its own. And this guy is on its own. Then I need to do the same on this other side. I'll also hold down Shift key, make sure my pointer is on the line, and I'll drag. Okay, so I've done that. I'm going to come to this one later. So this now I will place in front here. I need to power clip it into this rectangle. So I'll go to Object, Power Clip, place inside this rectangle. I'll go to Edit, I'll bring it close. Then I'm going to resize. Go to any of these nodes, drag in. Go to any of these nodes, drag in. To resize, I can shift this a bit in here. I've resized. So I have properly placed the image where I want it. I'll click on finish. So that is what I have. Now this one that I'm going to use to form the back of the page, let me still also place it now. So I'll go to object, power clip, place inside this other rectangle, edit. Now also place it well inside the rectangle. I will have to resize, bring this a bit in, resize, pull this a bit down. Okay, so I think I have something. Okay, so I have something we can use. So the next thing I'm going to do is to bring in this element, this circular element here, or to I'm going to go to import, search for where I kept it. Searching for these things. It's going to be some work because I have a lot of wonderful resources. Let me search for it where I think I should find it. My shot not passed. I just want to show you everything so that you won't miss anything at all. Please, while you're waiting for me to search that out, kindly subscribe to my video, drop your comments so that whenever I drop a new video you get notification, and it will also encourage me. The more I see your response, the more I see more people subscribing, I get encouraged to create more wonderful videos. You can see it's a new channel. I'm trying to grow it. Please help me grow it. So this is the item I'm looking for, or the resource I'm looking for. I'll drop it there. Now here we need to remove this black area. How do I do that? I use a tool under bitmap. Click on bitmap, go to bitmap mask, click on bitmap mask. This will come. I will select or tick this place, go to pick, this is a color picker, use this color picker, come here and pick black, the black area of the element, and I'll say hide selected. I'll click on hide selected here, and I'll click on apply. You see that that black area will disappear. Now you see that there are still some black areas there. I'll need to increase the tolerance. As I increase the tolerance and I click on apply, it will keep disappearing until I get the level of tolerance I need. Once I get the level of tolerance I need, I will stop. Okay, let's say I've gotten what I need. I will now resize. I'll resize it to something like this. Okay, then I will need to drop a circle in that to cover that red area. I'll drop a circle there to cover that red area. Let me see how well it is. Okay, I'm still going to drag this down there, drag this way, drag this a bit up. Okay, now I'm going to power clip. I need to power clip this image, this other one now, where the lady and the young man are hugging, where they are wearing casual, and that means I need to trim this other one where they are wearing native wear off. I'm trimming it off. Okay, I've just achieved that, so I'll now power clip this inside that circle there. So I will go to power clip and say place in here. Okay, I'll now click on edit, go and resize this. Hope you're learning what I'm doing. Resize this. There's no way you will be on my channel and you will not learn graphic design most perfectly. So subscribe, watch all my videos, and you can be sure your expertise on graphic design will be something else. So I've done the resizing and this is what I have. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do, I need to remove this from here. Next thing I'm going to do is to put up a rectangle here, so that I can create this dark shadow effect. I put up the rectangle, I'll fill it with black. Now I fill it with black, I'll remove the outline. You know how to do that. Come here and tap on right click rather. Once I've done that, I'll go to transparency tool, click on transparency tool, click here and drag. I'll make sure that this black is still within. If I leave it outside the rectangle, this line, border line will be seen. But if I bring it down so that this black box will be inside the rectangle, you see that the black the outline up there is no more there. So this is what I will have. I will need to drag it a bit up. I'll have more area to write on and have my writing boosted or revealed. I need to bring that object to the front or to front. Okay, so I've gone quite far. The job is almost done. Okay, let me group this. Okay, now the job is almost done. The next thing to do is to put in the names, or the write-ups rather. Wedding program up there. That wedding I used Time New Romance wedding. So I look for Time New Romance or Time Romance, as the case may be, either Time New Romance or Time Romance. If you have any of the two fonts, you can use them. I Control Z. I've typed. I need to increase the size of the font. Excuse me. I need to increase the size of the font. Click on any of these node and drag. Make the font white. I want to centralize that font, so I will hold down Shift key, click on this rectangle while wedding is highlighted or selected, and press C. It will make sure that the wedding is placed at the center of that rectangle that has the picture. So the next thing is I think I need to move this a bit up. Control Z. No, just the wedding alone, a bit up. Wedding. Okay, the next thing is to type program. Program. That program is in yellow. Make it bold, place it under here. I want to increase the size of the spacing between the letters of that word program. So I'll go to property, click on paragraph, go to this one here, which is character spacing. I will increase the character spacing. See, as I'm increasing the character spacing, the word program space between the letters of that word program is increasing. I'm okay with this. I'll click on this, hold down Shift key, click on this rectangle again and press C, key C. That will place that program directly at the middle of the rectangle that has that image there. So the next thing I'm going to do is to write their name. It is Sophia. Hope I got Sophia correctly. Sophia. sorry, I think there's a mistake. Sophia. Okay, that is going to Word Uche. Let me increase the font. Sophia. We used yellow there. Okay, Sophia. This is highlighted. I need to change the font. I click here. The font I used is Artifice SSK. So I click. Is it Artifice SSK? No, I don't think it's Artifice SSK. It's Arrival. Yes, Arrival Demo. I will expand it. Sophia. Then the next is I'm going to duplicate this, Control D, bring it down, double click, and write Uche. Sophia Words Uche. Click on my pick tool so I can pick the Uche and position it well. So this is Sophia and Uche. I've not written the word. Click here and type Words Uche. Everything in capital, bold. So I'll place this word properly. So I have Sophia Words Uche. The date there I think is 28. Let me see, 28/03/2026. So I click here, type 28/03/2026. That's in white. Make it bold. Click on white, and the white will show. I move it to that corner. So I'm done with this page. I think so. I'm done with this page. It's now the back page where they have appreciation. That's where I'm going to deal with now. That one is very simple to do, like we already know. I'll draw a rectangle here. After I've drawn the rectangle, I'll remove the outline. I'll fill it with black. I'll use our transparency tool to make some area transparent. Remember, since I don't want the line to show, I have to make sure that I don't drag the distance below the line, above the line rather. So I'll drag this up. Seems as though my transparency, I need it to be a bit darker. If I need it to be a bit darker, I'll move this this way. Move this a bit down. Okay. Okay, now move this a bit up again. Now I can write appreciation. I need to move this down. Okay, so the next thing is just to type appreciation. I'll just click here, copy this one and over to that place. You just type appreciation, get order to front of page. I didn't want to spend time typing, that's why I am just copying into that page. Then copy this one as well, Control Z, Control D, duplicate it and bring it over here. I just want to save time. Object, order to front. So you can see we have designed this in less than 20 minutes. In less than 20 minutes of design this. So I want to play it with you. Okay, wait, let me remove the outline on this remove the outline on this one as well. Okay, now I want to play it with you, please. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment, and share the channel and my videos so that others will gain each time I post a new video. My videos are self-explanatory. My videos are simple to understand because I believe I am dealing with people probably who don't know much about graphic design, who want to learn, and I'm ready to give you tutorials that will get you up to standard in graphic design. When I am done with CorelDraw, I'll move over to Photoshop. When I think I've exhausted CorelDraw, I'll start doing tutorial videos on Photoshop. So just expect my tutorial videos on Photoshop very soon. So this is our wedding program design, and I know you have learned how to do it. Peradventure you have a client who you want to do such a design for, then this is how you should go about it. Thank you for being part of this tutorial. See you in my next tutorial.